Alright. This should be the fifth stream of Baldur's Gate 3. Today is Sunday, May the 4th be with you. Stream 3, Baldur's Gate 3. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience more Baldur's Gate 3. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope your day is going well. Hope you're able to enjoy some games yourself, and I hope you enjoy the stream. I was, yeah, streams, yet again, stream started later than I would have liked because of, had real life stuff going on in the morning, and then gym was late, and groceries was late, and dinner was late. Plus, I just procrastinated, and a little bit because I was debating whether to play something Star Wars related. But I didn't necessarily. The only thing I could immediately play without having to install anything was is Star Wars: The Old Republic. But I was like, eh. Maybe next time. I mean, I could always play something Star Wars related tomorrow, like Revenge of the Fifth, Revenge of the Sith type of deal. But in all likelihood, we're just gonna play this again. Booty, 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 booty. Oh, I got a little bit of a doo-doo stain there. It looks like it's going on. Or it's just shadows, but from this angle, kind of looks like a what's the term? Skid mark. Dost thou even wipe? Oh, Donny boy.
For discussion.
I think this kid was annoying, and I threw him across the thing last time, but he like teleported back, so that was unfortunate. Is my beard still crap?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. Oh, we'll try to figure it out later. Can we go down this way? Yeah.
With haste.
You're not supposed to be here. I need new pockets to pick.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Messing with our business. Yeah? You let that adventurer hit Melly. Now, you're going to pay for it.
Oh, I was like, who the hell is Melly? I didn't let anyone hit anyone. I was like, oh yeah, there was that kid who stole something, and I could have intervened and defended the kid, but it's like I don't know anything about what's going on. Like maybe he did, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But I did prevent what do you call it? I think it could have got worse. Like the kid could have like been locked up or something. But we just said, hey, just let them off with a warning. Like this is their warning. You're about as intimidating as a flail snail in a salt mine. I don't think I'll be paying for anything. Bye for now. You're right, I won't mess with your gang again, promise, reader mind. Hold on. I wanna uh, interact with my character. Oh, it is me. I am controlling me. Like, how come it?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What's over here?
Breathe deep and move.
God, this is boring in here.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Messing with our business. Yeah? You let that adventurer hit melee. Now, you're going to pay for it.
Oh, there's no barbarian option? Hmm. Excuse me. -1 from intelligence. Uh, can we? Why is it letting me if it doesn't change anything? Hmm. -1. I think this is the first time it's given me the option to detect thoughts. I don't want to say this either. Oh well, when we're gonna roll the dice, literally and figuratively. 10? Okay. I think we got it. Yeah. Nobody messes with my family.
Messes with my family. I'm all they've got.
You're pests, the lot of you. Stay out of my way, or else. I didn't mean to cause trouble for your people. Should have been more careful. I don't want to say either of these things. Like, there should be a option of like, look, I understand you want to take care of people. They're under your wing, but you're playing a dangerous game, and eventually someone's gonna come along who you piss off bad enough and has enough power to make things a lot worse for you. Like, I highly suggest you transition to a legitimate business or something. I mean, they are kind of pests, but it's not like anything like terribly bad. Like, they're not hurting anyone other than stealing from them. Um, and they're not in my way. Well, they did steal from us actually, so they're kind of annoying. Uh, uh, I didn't mean to. And they stole from freaking Astarion too. He should have been able to prevent it. I didn't mean to cause trouble for you and your people. Should have been more careful.
Is that right? Fine. You get one more chance. We're done here. Get lost.
Hey, where's my stuff?
Not long until we leave now.
I want my stuff.
Moving ahead.
What's this? Oh.
You can't be here. This is our hideout.
I'll be wherever I want to be, kid.
Very well.
Little slow on the uptake, aren't you? And I hear you have a problem. A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right? Maybe we can do something about this. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
Thought you might need help with something. I'm shy a few of my belongings. One of your associates robbed me. I mean, I hope I can ask all of these. Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risk. Well, I know why, but it is risky. They're probably like all orphans or something.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Yes, you're taking advantage during bad times. There are words for folk like that. I ain't your daddy.
Didn't need your permission, but fine.
I'm shy a few of my belongings. One of your associates robbed me.
Maybe one of the kids picked up something of yours by mistake. I couldn't say. Might help if you paid the inspection fee. I could take a look.
Pay the fee. I'm sure this was a misunderstanding. My things cost me a lot. I really need them back. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not giving anything. Mine. Oh, shoot, 15. Okay.
The rats, huh? The stone's on you. Have it your way. Here you go. Won't happen again.
Good.
And to make sure none of the kids on the job outside mess with you, show them this.
I'm not joining your little criminal gang. Okay. 5, okay.
You got it. Now, we done here or what?
Thought you might need help with something. There's nothing to be said for now. See, I am nothing if but how's the saying go? I am nothing if not reasonable. So we can trade. We can now parlay. Complete. Find your belongings. Toy block. Dark dark vision, fire resist. Mage armor. Okay, we could buy that. I think we have this already. From evil and good. Yeah. Thieves' tools. Lemon. Or would you like to buy some rope? See, I helped you out. I gave you money. Here, take this bucket. Enjoy. And this bedroll. And there, enjoy. Water. Water's kind of heavy, actually.
Anything else?
And we'll ask. Trade.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
I'm not getting involved. I'll see what I can do. I could help you get it, but my time's valuable. An idol? What'll you do with something like that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Gods, it's boring in here.
That is the booty of someone who works out. Count me out. We'll see.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else? Then, we're done here. You got your junk back. Take it and get out. It's coming.
What's this?
I need new pockets. Mole, we've got trouble.
Huh? Oh. Hidden rulers of Baldur's Gate. The book's central argument is encapsulated in a chapter devoted to Rilsa Rael, guild kingpin of Little Calamshin. In another time and another place, the Rilsa Rael would be celebrated as a revolutionary. In Baldur's Gate, in her own lifetime, she is known as a crime lord. A kingpin of the guild, ruling over the city within a city, the city within a city. That is the district of Little Kalamshan. Rilsa's story began when she was orphaned at a young age. Her father was hanged by the Flaming Fist for sheltering his fugitive brother. Soon after, her mother was denounced by the jealous wife of a patriarch and imprisoned in the sea tower where she perished. Alone in the world, she learned two valuable lessons. When laws corrupt, it is a necessity for those without the support of its enforcers to act outside of it. And when the law is brutal, it is an ethical duty to act against it.
Not long until we leave now.
Operating from within the Callum Jewel Emporium, Rilsa knows the value of everything and everyone that moves through Baldur's Gate. She controls a wide network of agents who observe and track the exchange of goods and information as closely as any merchant or politician. But second-hand knowledge is cheap. Rilsa's real trick is to draw those with secrets to share directly into her orbit. At her Garden of Whispers, information can be shared with the guild anonymously. Anyone with a grudge to bear or a competitor to bring low, that is to say, anyone of importance, can ensure that the whole city knows their grievance. It is said that if somebody speaks of your weak spot in the garden at dawn, you can expect to find a knife buried in that exact spot before night falls. Up. Uh,
Oh, hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
Mole, we've got trouble!
hmm.
We're going to own that town.
Here goes nothing.
Um, there were once two sisters, one a great fighter and one a great cleric, who longed for new adventure. I shall skewer an elder brain upon my sword, cried the fighter, to the Underdark. I wish to know the secrets of the brain's power, said the cleric. Let us be off. In the recesses of the deep, the sisters slew darklings and darrow, bugbears, and bullets. The two reached an illithid colony when the fourth 10-day passed. What's a 10-day? Their quest would soon be complete. With great effort, they felled a half-dozen mind flayers and soon reached the Elder Brain's lair. It rose from the brine pool at the center of its chamber, flanked by illithids. The brain didn't speak aloud, but the sisters could hear it in their minds. I am called Cows. Moo. Why have you come? I will make your powers my own, called the cleric. I will crush you and bring an end to your tyranny, said the fighter. The brain hovered in silence. A moment later, a burst of psionic energy shook the chamber, and the sisters lay dead. Good luck, Cows replied. The Illithids feasted heartily that day. Okay, what is this called? Fables of Faerun 3, The Enticing Elder.
You're blocking my light. Oh, I remember you. You're the one who let the ugly human hit me. You want something? Or you just here to stare at my forehead?
Stare at his forehead. I didn't intervene because I ain't your daddy, boy.
You're not supposed to be here!
Uh, Thieves' stash.
We're going to own that town.
Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Yeah. Eh. Chasm. Okay, I guess we can leave. Is she still in here? Yeah, she's still in there.
Please, let us through. Let my daughter go right now.
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out.
Hmm.
Do all the damn rituals you want. Damn it. We could have taken those guards.
Yeah.
Try greasing palms. These things over.
Because we need to get Arabella out. Now.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
You need to be careful, that bear would have torn you to shreds. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Right. Like you said, it's your fault. You should have tried parenting her. I mean, you can parent, you know, you can do all the things right, and sometimes people, you know, don't listen. So, is it sometimes parents' fault? Yeah, sometimes, but sometimes you know, you can. It's like that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Like a guilty pleasure show I watch is YouTube videos of my 600 pound life and stuff. And sometimes, yeah, it is the parents' fault because they just kept feeding and feeding their kid when they should have been the responsible adult. Oh, wrist is kind of bothering me. And if you have a dirty mind, no, it's not because of that. It's from the gym. I do like a lot of calisthenics, and sometimes I'm like holding myself in like a little bit not comfortable positions, trying to do like muscle ups and stuff. Ooh, excuse me. She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them. Not really. I mean, it's their property. She got caught. I mean, you can understand why she did it, because obviously, like, she's thinking she's gonna save her mom and her people, because the druids are gonna like, what are they doing? They're creating a realm or like a pocket to like escape to, and they're gonna like leave everyone behind. So it's like obviously not just the kid, but all the adults too are like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? But just because you know, it sucks for you, it doesn't mean you have the right to take other people's stuff necessarily. If like, well, caveat, I guess, like, if you are like, if you are like for example, like the French Revolution, if you're like the king and the nobles, and you're hoarding all the money and food and wealth, and like 90+% of the population is starving and dying, then yeah, you hoarding stuff is not good. And that was a problem that like they created. But the druids didn't create this problem. The druids are just escaping the problem that's shared by all of them. And it is not their responsibility to bring these refugees along with them to wherever they're going. Um, you've got your work cut out for you. Like you said, it's your fault. You should have tried Pioneer. Thieves deserve to be punished. It's as simple as that. Um, the druids are overreacting all the time. Nah. Like she was probably just saying it like without thinking, like, oh man, I wish that idol was gone. She probably should have chose her words more carefully, and what she said around an impressionable um uh kid who hasn't kind of developed kind of like a more rational way of thinking and approaching, and the concept of like consequences and stuff. Because all they're gonna hear is like, I want this, or I wish this, and this is how I get this, and not thinking of any kind of like unexpected consequences or bad side effects. of a bad choice. Um, I don't think anyone in my party would like me going to bat for her because of them being kind of dummies. Um, I think Shadowheart would kind of be okay with this. I don't think Astarion would like this necessarily. Um, I guess we should just be neutral. Man, I would kind of feel bad about berating her. Like she already kind of feels this. Um, we don't necessarily have to like remind her of that or whatever. Well, looks like you got your work cut out for you.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. You'd best move on. She must be terrified.
I bet she's giving them hell.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could help each other, fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away. This up and you'll have blood on your hands.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Hello.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go go where I please. Why? What's so special down here? I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by? Ignore them and proceed. Uh,
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders.
uh, I'll go where I please now. Ignore them.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Hey.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Would that we could speak freely, my Earthside friend.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Oh, Idol of Sylvanus. Okay. Tahan, Inway, Volo.
good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
And there's no overstating my disinterest. I have no time for questions. Fine.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Yes, I recall them being alive, and then I killed them, and now they're dead. Those goblins, yep, they sure used to be full of life. Common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by booyags. They were goblins same as all the others, lowly and vile. Give an exact description. Goblins hardly. They were shape-shifted divas. What does this mean exactly? I kind of feel like this is the more barbarian answer. Like they're goblins all the same. They had underlings, and I killed them. Smash. Attack. Oh, no. Um.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Uh, the time was spent among books. I'm a student of the page. No. I'd rather not say. Are we done here? I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
It was brass, no doubt about it. I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want exactly? There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
The attackers rallied to the absolute when they fell upon the gates. called out the name like a war cry. No. I don't think so. I was concentrating on not dying.
Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Goblin superstition not worth the ink and parchment. Yeah, we're just not gonna say anything. Was the one he interviewed with the one that got shot with the arrow that we let happen?
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Be careful, goblins aren't known for mercy. Wait, about our conversation earlier, why the dragon? What brought you to the wilds in the first place? Yeah, what's up with the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place? Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 eyes or what?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
That's all. I thought my animal handling would like let me talk more. A primer on mythical beasts. Each chapter in this book describes the cultural origins of a different mythological beast. Chapter 5, Miniature Giant Space Hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid, though stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of incredible power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical and perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Okay. I'm thinking I probably shouldn't interrupt them, they'll get mad.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard? Keep their confidence if you insist.
Anything of use?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
Huh. Hi, puppy.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief, poison, what's this girl's actual crime? I mean, we kind of know. She tried to steal the idol. The prisoner, she's just a child. I mean, you could technically call being put in timeout of imprisonment, albeit, you know, temporary. Do nothing. One of your guards outside said he wanted to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
I mean, it doesn't sound like she's gonna be harmed. They're just making sure, like, you could make the argument that she's just, like, holding her until the rite is completed. So, like, she can't possibly, you know, interrupt them again. And then, from what it sounds like, is she'll be reunited with her, her parents and her people once the rite is completed and the druids leave. So I'm not seeing like too much of a problem. Is it kind of mean because she's a little girl? Yeah, but like she said, what the hell did she say? She said like, oh, well, you could say Parasite is kind of mean, but if they're like mooching off of the druids with no way to like um compensate them, then technically, yeah. Eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol and thanks. So yeah, that is a legitimate grievance, you know. I mean, it is kind of she could stand to um kind of pull back her serpent a little bit, be like, you don't have to you know, snarl at her, just keep an eye on her. Don't druids cherish harmony? Harmony with nature, not necessarily with other people. Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. Release her, I'll see that she stays out of trouble. She's just a cub, let her go or tangle with me. No, I don't care about her. I mean, she's just a little girl, but she's not being harmed, so it's, you know, she'll learn her lesson. Prepare to attack? No. Keep silent. Detect her thoughts. I mean, she's probably kind of thinking along the similar lines of Mole did, the little thief leader. Like, oh, I gotta protect my people. I gotta protect my people, you know. And I can't necessarily promise this either. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Like, I can't watch her. I can't play babysitter, you know. Like in like if this was you know, well, not real life necessarily, but like if we were having an actual discussion, like there would probably be like some other options we could come up with, like, hey, maybe we can say to the parents, like, hey, she did the crime, she has to and for that you have to take responsibility. You can have you can choose like, you know, one of three punishments or whatever, and one of the punishments is, hey, we give you a sack full of a day's worth of food, and then you and your will release her into your custody, but then all of you have to leave immediately, or something like that. That could be one of the options, you know. But obviously this is a game still, and it's still um, even though there's a multitude of options, it's still at the end of the day limited. Um, I don't buy that this yelling the girl disrupts nature's balance. I don't buy that. Um, I don't really care about that. That um, I don't care that like there, because I have kind of the train of thought where it's like, oh, she's just a kid. It's like sometimes if you do adult adult crimes, you should be tried as an adult, you know. Um, can we quick save in the middle of a conversation? Yes, we can. Because I'm curious. I want to know what she's thinking. Well, I'm pretty confident in what my earlier guess was to what she's thinking is. 13. Okay.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
Oh. Mm. See, if I say this, is she gonna be like, "How do you know what I was thinking?" Okay. It's I like I'm a bit worried that she's gonna be like, "How do you know what I was thinking?" But I still like that this answer better than the other ones. The other ones I don't like at all.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifisif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin would.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Wait, what was that? Save Arabella. Mole admits she has her belongings. She gave us the pickpocket's bag. And to her parents, we should speak with them. What did it say? What did she? It was said saving throw. Saving throw from what?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Are you sure it's not connected? Oh, well, we'll take her word for it. Turn to other matters. How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected? That's it for now. Okay. Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
His voice sounds familiar. Who is he? It's not Troy Baker, is it? But it reminds me of some game. I don't know what. I know there's a character in a game that sounds just like him. Baldur's Gate 3 Gale. Voice actor. Tim Downey, okay. What else has what other roles has Tim Downey done? Tim Downey. There's a bunch of shows he's been in, but I've never seen any of those. Only one I recognize is Baldur's Gate 3. Am I like going crazy? I guess he wasn't in any like other games, at least in ones that's not listed on his IMDb. The only game that's listed is Baldur's Gate 3. Ah, I guess I just have like a false memory or something. Okay, I'm gonna stand up for a minute. Give me a minute. Oh man, I think I need to back off on the calisthenics for like a week and lighten up my load because my wrists are like ugh. No rest for the likes of us. It's important. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage.
Thank you.
The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Thanks. Who and who? Zevlor? I don't even remember who those are. Zevlor and Aradin. Oh, right. When we first arrive, the people at the gate. Enough with the flattery. Where is this going? Can't say the feeling's exactly mutual. I mean, you know, thanks. That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul.
Gale approves.
Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Do you have super AIDS? Did you kiss a rabid monkey? What did you do, Gale? What kind of condition? Is it contagious? Can it be cured? So you've been lying to me this whole time. Wonderful. He didn't lie. He just withheld possibly bad information or possibly dangerous information. Is it contagious?
No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Weave? Okay, I don't know what that means. Your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need the details. What kind of items are we talking about exactly? Wouldn't that ruin the item? What happens if you don't consume these artifacts? Are you telling me you're addicted to magic? What happens to you if you don't consume these artifacts?
I'll spare you the finer details, but it begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long, catastrophe. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Sounds like no condition I've ever heard of. I'd say you're just fishing for loot. I'd be happy to help. I fail to see why you need me to help you with this. You've done fine without me so far. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I expected as much. Don't worry, I'm happy to help. Why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know? And at the end of all that, I lose a valuable artifact. No thanks. Honestly, that sounds terrible. I see no upside to this for me. I want to ask the other question. Can we go back? Um, I'm a barbarian. I don't need these artifacts anyway. It's like it's no big deal to me. It's fine. I'm happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Hold on. I wanna ask the other question. It didn't give me a chance. I know this isn't exactly like one of those types of games, but I do like the other types of RPGs where it shows like the main question that's gonna advance the dialogue, and then it shows like the main dialogue is bolded or whatever, and then the sub optional dialogues you could kind of tell are different and won't advance the dialogue. Okay, we're gonna do.
That look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. It's not. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay. And then quick save. Then talk to Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you. We've been on the road together ever since the way you defeat the way. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No, nothing like that. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Wouldn't that ruin the item?
Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me to deteriorate. It's been days since I last consumed an... That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I fail to see why you need me to help you with this. We're gonna see what he says for this. You've done fine without me so far.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. I'm sure we won't, as do our pact. I hope I can count on you.
Okay. There's the other question or other answers I wanted to see.
Tiring business, isn't it? Why don't we take a little break? We've been on... In short, The reason I make a point, you see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Can it be cured?
No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you, I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
What kind of items are we talking about exactly?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
You're just fishing for loot.
Please. I've better things to do with my time than hoodwink gullible adventurers out of their trinkets.
I think there's one more option I want to see the response to.
Tiring business, isn't it? Well, why don't we take a little break? We've been on... In short, you see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
The only... Well, we haven't seen 1 or 5, but we're just gonna go with 1. Illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed... That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Wrist hurts. Especially when I like overly supinate my wrist. Trying to shake it out.
Tiring business, isn't it? Why don't we take a little break? We've been on the... In short, the reason... You see, I have this... No, nothing like that. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
We'll see what 5 says.
No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a lifesaver. I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment that need a...
Okay, this time we're going to choose my original answers, which is the ones I like the best anyway.
Why don't we take a little break? We've been on the road. In short, you see, I have this. No. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb.
What happens if you don't consume?
I'll spare you the finer detail. Catastrophe. It's been days since. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. You have my thanks. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Okay.
Another step forward. Something's on my mind.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Only a monster would threaten a child. It wasn't necessarily threatening, and it's not like it wasn't completely uncalled for. Honestly, I just wanted to see what would happen. You're protecting your own, sometimes cruelty is required. Yeah. I mean, maybe you were a little harsh, but I wouldn't say she was a monster, and I wouldn't say she was threatening the child. I don't like the wording. Yeah, protecting your own, but she wasn't being cruel at all. I wouldn't call that what she was doing being cruel.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Reach for your weapon. Man, you're doing like a psycho run or whatever. Do what you want is none of my concern. Free from the threat of little children. This right must be born of powerful magic. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire.
Uh-huh.
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Prattle all you want, the refugees aren't my concern. I mean, yeah, they're not my concern, but maybe they can hire us. No, I mean, we're all heading in the same direction, and if they want to hire me as an escort, that's fine. We'll make a little bit of money. Toss a coin to your witcher. I mean, barbarian.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Come, boy. It's all right.
I should speak up.
Yeah.
Thulf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers.
Go, boy, Chase. Shh, it's alright. It's okay, boy.
The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He would chase you down if not for his master.
Okay.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Kaga seems dangerous, and if I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Kaga seems happy to rule at Roost. Who's your real leader? I'm looking for Nettie.
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
How did Kaga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay her. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
Sounds like I better leave. If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'd like a more solid offer than anything. I'll find it.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Not again.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Study of the Sword Coast.
Seems simple enough.
A scrap of a larger map fastened to the page with fragrant sap. Someone has written "Tainted by Curse" above the lands to the east, beyond the mountains, on the road to Baldur's Gate. Warning to the Sword Coast. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of gods-fearing humans, elves, and dwarves, or an infernal corruption of that divine image. Tieflings, wearing their devilish heritage for all to see, walk among us as if they don't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These hells-touched peoples have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, and even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs if he said he ate nothing but vegetables? No, we can see their true nature plain as day. They are not only evil, infiltrating our world. All around I see drow, duergar, and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But why should you accept them when their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children? Obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I am not saying we should return these delinquents to the Underdark and drive the tieflings back to the hells they came from. But be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them, especially suspicious when you do not. Union plaque?
That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Local history, written in riddles.
Oh.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Might as well.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one.
Let's take a gander.
Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yinogug. Though his ravenous hungers claim to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world via his chosen, gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, a chosen of Yenog must do as their master wills, kill. A hyena that feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born of the gutted belly of the hyena. A glutted belly. Gnolls thus born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving behind only bones. Care not for wealth or material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation is itself an offering to Enog, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the Gnolls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackles make their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of Gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate.
I don't want blood on my hands.
We have the right to defend our home.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
I don't want to kill
My
anyone,
pleasure.
but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Have to keep going.
Switch to my character.
Come, Silver. Here. I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
With haste, a word.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Let's get going. I need a quick word.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
I came on Zevlor's behalf. I guess I did say that. I did say I could talk to the druids.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Lost in thought.
Like claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar, a group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Territory has been burnt out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12. Mudslide did the trick, buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanus.
We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Adventure awaits.
Stone door.
Consider it done.
Oh. Rite of Thorns. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. The prayer is complete. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it. Druid's chambers.
I don't want blood on my hands. We have the right to defend our home.
Druid notebook.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
That might be worth a look.
I know.
Perception
We're
check.
nearly done.
This is an ancient notebook whose ink is faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some words can still be made out. Ketheric is finished, but it costs us the land. Darkness has fallen. Corruption is everywhere, chased by shadows, picking us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounded were safe. I returned, searching for survivors lost, but I found his shade. I put it to rest, took his blade infused with shadow. I've locked it away to serve as a reminder that even victory can taste bitter. What did what is that? What is he talking about?
Could be useful.
Oh, I didn't know I was gonna pick it up. Like, what are you talking about? That might be worth a look. What might be worth a look?
Nearly there. I see you. Just give me a moment.
Excuse me, I'm more important than some bird.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Yes?
I have something to ask.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
If there was anything I could do to help, she'd probably ask. And I'm no healer. Wait patiently.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I need help now. I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Do you know of them? Can you help me? What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
One day I'll catch a break.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I was hoping for a less grave cure. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? these days. I didn't think it was a common experience. I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thanks. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life. Nothing strange. I just want to... Let's go with this. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours? Any symptoms? Like, what if it's just a mundane one, like the merging thoughts? Fine.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing? Like, yeah, we already know this. We've kind of gone over this with what's her name? You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time? I mean, who's to say? But probably. That's good news. You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halson heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Oh. Oh yay, a bot. Likely Baron Evader, you don't say. And ban. We already promised the other guy that we'd look for him. You think he's still
I
alive?
think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
It sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me. You sure he can cure me? That sounds like suicide. I won't do it. Alright.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
What happened to the branch with the thorns or whatever? Like, she didn't even try anything. I thought she was gonna try something and just gave us the poison as a backup. We found Zoru. We did? Oh, her whole plan was to poison us, and she just like just admitted like I guess kind of um she didn't flat out admit it, but she just kind of revealed to us that she was just planning to poison us. Managed to talk her out of it. She let us go, but she made us promise to kill ourselves if we ever started to turn. Oh, it's in this room. We didn't find Zoru. Where is this Zoru? Oh, it's show on map.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Let's see what this does.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Speak.
Are you helping to prepare for the ritual?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
What were you saying to the bird?
Knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I helped defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. Yeah, it's true.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Sounds like she has to be stopped. How do we do that? You still haven't told me what you were doing with that bird, and she's wrong.
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Okay.
Something good here, I hope.
Agene culamur in umbra tua pater arborum. Ageni culamur in umbra tua pater arborum.
throw a fish next to the elevator. Carefully nudge the bear's flank. Ooh, barely got it. Oh wait, he's a merchant? Let's see what we can buy from him.
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
Where
To
are you
the
headed?
goblins camped nearby, whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
Well, I guess he doesn't want to sell anything. Oh, well, yeah, we need to go talk to,
Yes, I see.
we need to go talk to, parents.
I do wish I could
Show
understand.
some dignity and leave. You've burdened this.
You're cute when you're mad.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances. I saved your daughter. Got anything more than a thanks for me? This could have ended badly. Keep her in line from now on. No more light-fingered antics, right?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Reward.
Get us out of here safely.
Arabella is safe. Her parents are grateful for our intervention. You receive
The druids don't care about
Kalmira's Locket. Grants its wearer the ability to cast dancing lights.
That's what Mole says.
That girl.
Gale can
I don't
absorb
care
this,
what
destroying
Mole
it.
says. It was stupid and reckless.
This is the fortress, and we're no warriors. Good work, kid. You're all heroes, each and every one of you.
If this isn't the most boring
Okay, we found Zoru.
We should be getting drunk at least. No fun waiting for death sober.
I guess we need to send someone out of the party.
You're an idiot. Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
Why do you gotta sound so sad?
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. You sound like your father.
It was his caravan.
Oh. No. Campsite. Camp general tutorial. At your camp, you can take a long rest and fully heal your party. You can also manage party members' advance relationships with your companions, store items, and eventually change your character and recruit more followers. Huh? Why are we you?
Can't give up now.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Okay.
I want to have a word.
Yes?
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Are you sure Crash is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Books are fallible as are those who write them. Total understanding. That kind of wisdom is very valuable. Books are fallible.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. It is done.
table. I have tasteful boots equipped? No, I don't. Let's see. Ashes of fire.
Should mind my step.
Magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Is this where we can like store stuff? We'll put our add to wares. Use it to store items you don't want to carry, right? Hey. Gracefully rendered bard dances within this portrait's frame. Artist has captured something unique in her eyes, almost as if more than one soul sits behind them.
I've got a long road ahead.
How do I... Why is it on Gale? And how do I put my shit in here? Oh, is it because he's at camp? Okay, so I just have to do this then, huh? Send a camp. Send a camp. Collecting books, just like in Skyrim. We still have this body? What the hell? I didn't even know that. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Oh, this guy. Okay, I remember you.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you? Care to explain why you're helping me? I'd prefer if you leave. Attack, leave. Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain any further?
No.
What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Ah. It's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it easy for you? You mentioned the cost. He did. Helpful. No one's dead on my side at the moment, though.
Indeed. Farewell.
This strange wraith commands many powers. He allows you to resurrect allies, hire help, and change your class for a price, of course. Ugh, I'm still kind of hungry, but I can't. I can't. I'd be over my
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
I'd be over my maintenance amount of calories. Care to explain why you're helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
Oh. What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
Mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
And look very ugly doing it.
Amusing.
I thought so. You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Oh, okay. Can you help me change my class? That's outrageous. What if I don't have that kind of gold right now?
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
As thou desire.
I don't actually want to do this. You can throw healing potions at them from a distance. Okay.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my... Be assured, it is not by choice. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave...
Amusing.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. A matter of coin.
That's outrageous.
Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end. Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
Very well. Let's see.
Oh, okay. I think I want to change the beard just because, like, the short beard looks like garbage. I played with the, like some people were saying if you change the anti-aliasing from this to this or whatever, sometimes it'll fix it, but I tried it a little bit and it didn't really help. See, even here, it's like the short. And here looks like shit too. See, it still looks like shit, like right here. Gonna have to go with like the super thick beard just so it doesn't look like shit. Should I just like leave it? I guess. Okay, level up. Ooh. Is it specialization available? Additional rage charge. Frenzy. Your rage turns into a frenzy. You gain frenzied strike and then rage throw. You can also make an improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. Frenzied strike. Specialization available. Chosen subclass Berserker. Ooh. Berserker. Violence is both a means and an end. You follow a path of what's that say? Trammeled fury. Slick with blood as you thrill in the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. Frenzy. Frenzy strike and rage throw. Giant. Okay, Giant. You walk the path of giants, invoking their elemental might and size by drawing strength from the same primal forces as them. Subclass features Vaprax Greed. Your carrying capacity is increased by a quarter. The Loot class, the Lootor class. Actions, Giant's Rage. Enter a rage and increase in size. Your rage damage bonus is doubled on throw attacks. Okay. Cantrips. Thaumaturgy. Transmutation cantrip. Gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. I'm gonna stand up again for a minute. Okay. Wild Heart. Your attunement with nature and its beasts inspires your rage, empowering you with supernatural might. Speak with animals, level 1 divination spell, gain the ability to comprehend and communicate with beasts. Bestial Heart. What does that do? Wild Magic. The wild influence of magic has transformed you, suffusing you with an arcane power that churns within you, waiting to be released. Rage, Wild Magic. Enter a rage that releases all the magic roiling inside of you. What's roiling? Well, roil is make liquid turbid or muddy, disturbing the sediment. Roiling. Roiling can refer to either a physical state of agitation or a metaphorical state of turmoil. Causing a random magical effect. Random magical effect? I don't know if I want a random magical effect. Can you give me an example of or a list of the potential magical effects? Magic awareness. Anyone within range adds their proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. I mean, I kind of feel like I don't want to do like this like berserker like super angry barbarian just because like the main character like their voice is like so calm and composed and like we're like it's more like a class than the like it's just another like a warrior type class. It's not really like when you think of a barbarian, you think of like a roaming bandit or like someone who's like causing chaos all the time. And we kind of have the option of doing that, but then we probably get a I don't know. It doesn't feel like thematic to the game or whatever, because like we're on a quest to like cure our condition, and it doesn't feel like it would be right to just go crazy and like attack everything or be a berserker. I guess you could say it's just like a mode we turn on for combat's sake. Like, oh, we're going into berserker mode. Intimidation and performance checks. Bestial heart. Choose your bestial heart. You can change your heart whenever you level up. Okay. Bear heart. Oh. Tough enough to stand up to any punishment. What does that mean exactly? Like 50% damage reduction or what? Unrelenting ferocity healing. Okay, that's pretty good. Eagle. When the eagle cries on the mountain high. Bear piercings. Makes you near untouchable. What does that mean? Like we have a higher evasion chance? Leap down onto a foe, knocking them prone. You won't take any falling damage. You must be above your target. Requires rage. That seems so situational. I don't know if I rarely tend to gravitate towards anything so situational. Elkhart. Extraordinary swiftness. Stampede. This one sounds kind of fun. Charge forward, attacking all enemies in the way and possibly knocking them prone. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. That's cool. Tiger Heart. Empowers your leaps. Lash out to attack up to 3 enemies at once and make them bleed. Tiger's Bloodlust. I don't know. This feels like more of a thing I would possibly lean into if I was like playing like a ranger elf or like a druid type of thing that's like communing with nature. I mean, we already have the animal handling kind of thing, but that's not really what I think of when I think of barbarian. Wolfheart. A rage so inciting it spurs on your allies. Each ally within earshot can move an additional 3 meters during their next turn. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Wild magic. This one's very situational too. Saving throws against spells. Like thematically, I like this one the best. Well, kind of this one too. But it's just the action is so situational. Can't change this later, can I? I don't know. I guess I should just pick a class and live with it. It would be nice if there was like a skill tree so I could like look further ahead. But I do kind of like being like hybrid, like melee wizard, like a spell sword, red mage. So this really appeals to me because we can be like part melee, part magic, part like a magical berserker. And it's also like I really enjoyed in Dragon Age Origins, like if you got your magic stat high enough or whatever, like normally like mages could only wear like light armor, but if you like built your mage in a certain way, you could actually use your magic to like wear heavy armor, which is cool. And you could be like, and you could like dual wield swords and like be like this like magic tank. It was pretty fun. I guess guess we'll just go with that. Okay. Specialization available. Chosen Trickster. Arcane Trickster. Acid Splash. Bubble of acid that damages each creature it hits. Strike with your weapon, afflicting your foe with a resonance that hurts them for 1 to 8 thunder damage when they move. Explode a corpse, causing it to impale those around it. Oh, that sounds fun. Prevent the target from healing until your next turn. Undead target receives disadvantage on attack rolls. Poison spray. Target cannot use reactions. The spell has an advantage on creatures with metal armor. Blade Ward. Only half damage from attacks. You gain advantage on charisma checks against non-hostile creature. In higher difficulty modes, the target might accuse you of enchanting them. Heh. Kind of feel like this would be fun, just for like dialogue conversations. Hey, what's up, Josephel? How's it going? Hmm. As you can see, I have like analysis paralysis. It's like, which one do I want to take? I don't know. I'm doing all right. Um, Wait, what's good so far? I'm like, I confused myself. I guess let's go with this. And spells. What's this? Charm a humanoid to prevent it from attacking you. You gain advantage on charisma checks. Yeah. Blind creatures up to a combined 33 hit points. Magically change all aspects of your appearance. Sleep. I'm assuming like this will combine well with like other actions. Like you could put them to sleep and like then you can use it to steal from them and stuff. Pickpocket might be fun. Expanded. Burning hands. Mm. 5 meters. Degrees. I don't know. 2 meters. I don't know if I should go with something like this. Right now he's mostly like my archer guy. degrades a surface on impact. Let's go with this. Special elevation available. Subclass Battle Master. Okay. Commander Strike. Direct an ally to strike a foe. Ally uses a reaction on their next turn to make a weapon attack. Disarming attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly forces the target to drop the weapons they're holding. Like that. Distract your target. Give your allies advantage on their next attack roll against the target. I don't know. She doesn't seem like she would be a team player necessarily. Like I feel like she would more than likely invest her skills into stuff that empowers herself. Evade attacks by imposing a disadvantage on melee attacks against you for a round. Fainting attack, you can use both your action and bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional 1d8. Goading attack, deal an additional 1d8 to an attempt to goad the target into attacking you. Target receives disadvantage on attacking any other creature. Okay. Superiority die. Riposte. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8 damage. Sweeping attack. Let's go with that. It's kind of a way of her being like a helpful team player, but also being selfish, because the target receives disadvantage for attacking any other creature. Kind of like this. Hit select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. Right, spend a superiority die to make an attack. Deals an additional 1d8 damage on hit. Select which friendly creature gain half its movement speed. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how that works out.
What to bring?
Okay.
Indolence breeds madness.
Where is the guy we're looking for? Where are you? We're looking for, what's his name? Zorro. There you are.
Let us have words.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. You heard the woman bow. Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see you to this one. I mean, she's not exactly the boss, though. Yeah, and I suggest you do as she says. Oh, we made Shadowheart mad.
Lower.
That's enough.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Fine, do as you must, but keep it quick.
Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
I still haven't figured out how to make this rat happy. But I thought we already calmed this creature.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The rat chitters angrily.
Yeah.
Whatever broke his tooth is in this room. His dark eyes stare at you, eager for this danger to be banished.
Like we tried out a thing where we like attacked her and killed her, and then she like fell over off of this chest, and then for whatever reason the rat was happy, but I'm not sure why.
If this isn't the most boring post in the grove, I don't know what is.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
If this isn't the most...
Still breathing, despite everything.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet? You're a dab hand at interrogations. We might need that skill again. What comes next? Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet?
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
Enough, just tell me what's our next move.
The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say Tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
Oh, she meant Tiefling, the people, the Tiefling. I think that's how you say it. But she said Tiefling? Faerun. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Faerun, right? No, it's Faerun. What do you mean purification?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay.
On my way.
Okay. We spoke to Shadowheart about the pain that her mysterious wound inflicted on her. She pleaded ignorance, though she may be withholding something. Yeah, probably. Githyanki. We spoke to Zor. He told us he saw Githyanki on the road to Baldur's Gate near a mountain pass in the northwest. We should travel there with Lae'zel, Wizard of Waterdeep. Gale told us he needed to consume the weave from powerful magic items, or a great catastrophe would occur. While he does not need them yet, it's best to be prepared. We should keep any suitable items close at hand. Okay. Okay, search for first druid. investigate? How do we investigate her? I only found like one thing that like kind of let us investigate her. What was it?
Better not be cursed.
But it didn't say a whole lot. It was just like, yeah, there's a ritual that exists or something. I know that's not where we want to go. Huh?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Pleasure.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Oh, okay.
There, middle of somewhere.
Reach for your weapon. Nice decor.
A house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Ignore him and fill your plate. What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I don't care what you are, I care what you want. Why would you help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, two tenants. and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
I'll do anything to get rid of the tadpole. I need to think this over. You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with the devil. There really should be an option that says, like, what's the catch?
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
And if I want to take this deal, how would I find you? I'll have the last laugh in the end. Take me back. After that, I never want to see you again. I'll rip out your mocking tongue. Take me back. After that, I never want to see you again.
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Okay. That was interesting. I was just trying to go over here and talk to this lady.
No, that doesn't work. Damn it.
Alfira.
Discussion.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
How can I put this? That sounded a little unpolished. What's that tune you're
More
singing?
like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Are you alright? This grove could become a battlefield soon enough. It's not the time for music. You better swap that lute for a weapon. You'll need one soon enough. Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Let's see if I can help. That's the creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy. Mostly agony. Why are you songwriting now? Hardly the best time. Yeah.
We lost people on the way here, and the dead deserve to be remembered. That's what my teacher always said.
Best of luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Folk Songs of Faerun. This book is a clear work in progress, though already extensive, chronicling various musical styles and notation from across Faerun. Amid the orderly symbols and blackened ink, one page stands out. It is awash in color and meandering arcs. The script below reads, My Conid Song. By Agma I hear it, and I see it, and I know it, and I feel it. But I can't write it, or can I? Squirrel. They're like, the suffering must end. What's this?
What's inside?
Oh, it's getting late. Let's save here. Okay. Thank you to Joseph for stopping by and hanging out. Appreciate you. Anyone else who might have stopped by, appreciate you. Thanks for spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. You're welcome to hang out in the future, which should be tomorrow after the gym and lunch and stuff. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. Take care. See ya.